Hey, welcome back to this little training series I put together on how to maintain posture during your golf swing for more consistent and efficient shots. Now in the last training video, series 1, we took a look at the lower limb and we really identified that dorsiflexion, right? Flexion and extension in the ankle joint. So inadequate mobility in that ankle joint certainly can lead to standing up and a loss of posture during the golf swing, because if you don't have that range of motion, your body's naturally going to want to release that tension, especially as we're moving in that nice dynamic fashion. So in today's video though, we're going to take a look at moving up the body a little bit, and we're going to look at hamstrings. And again, to recap, losing posture during your golf swing can be caused from a variety of things. So we're just pointing out a few in this training series. Obviously, just those poor swing mechanics or a lack of understanding of quality golf of a quality golf swing can lead you to lose posture, right? But a lot of the times it has to do with kind of inabilities or poor function in our body. So we need to really look at those. And so today we're going to look at a leading cause of loss of posture, especially from the lower body, which is this tight hamstrings or posterior part of your body. So I've got a quick test today. So we're going to start here. I want you to just lay down on your back. Okay, nice and smooth. I want you to take your left hand, put it under your low back. Extend your legs all the way out. That's just to gauge kind of your pelvic movement. And I want you to take your right leg and raise it as high as you can up. So we're trying to see the length of this posterior part of the leg, especially the hamstring region, right? So hands here. And I want you to raise it up without lifting your hips up. Now, I've got some tight pants on, so it's not giving me too much mobility. But kind of gauge where you're at. Are you at 45? Are you at, 80? Where are you at? Can you get to vertical? So identify that. You should at least be able to get to that 80-degree mark, 75 to 80-degree mark for adequate function during your golf swing. If you can't, that means we need to really lengthen the tissue in the posterior part of our body. And men especially, we're all suffering from this because, we sit down a lot. We tend to have real short hamstrings because we rely on the anterior part of our legs, the quad muscle, to power us through. So, utilizing that foam roller again. Okay, and you can find these, you probably have these at your gym. You may have found one at your local sporting goods store. We have a link for some of these on our website as well. But I want you to take that roller and just put it right under your hamstring. Okay? And you're just going to roll down the whole length. So from the insertion of the glute all the way to the knee. And then I want you to flare your toe out so you get kind of the outside, the external part, and then flare it in, getting the internal part, which is going to be probably the sensitive, the tight spot. So as you're applying this pressure into the roller, you're recruiting that oxygenated blood into that region. So you're allowing that tissue to become a little more pliable, right? It's warmed up. So now we have an opportunity to lengthen and to stretch that region. So again, roll it out, for 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, depending on where it's at. If you feel a tender spot, that's good. That means you need to keep going. Okay, so you're going to roll that out. You can even get up into that glute. So you can sit on it. I like to cross my knee. If you don't have that mobility, you can go right here and just roll on that glute tissue as well. Changing my pelvis angle to go again, outside into the inside. So I'm really lengthening that tissue. Then I want you to stand up. And on that leg that I just rolled out, I'm going to stand tall. Left foot's going to be right on the instep. And I want you to just do a few reaches, nice and slow. Reach down there. Trying to lengthen that posterior part of your leg, okay? So I've provided adequate blood and oxygenated blood into that region. So now it's in a safe place to stretch. And now I can reach for it, okay? Let me show you one more stretch for this. And you can use a band or a rope. But again, after you've done your rolling and provided that nice myofascial release, just lay on your back with a resistance band or rope. And just slowly exhale, pulling that leg towards you. Feeling that nice applied pressure in the back. Exhale, inhale and release. Exhale, you can even go out to the side. Okay, in both directions. Again, maybe do a few knee pulls, working on that posterior length. So I guarantee if you try these moves today, you lengthen that tissue in the posterior region of your body. That will help you maintain that nice stable yet active lower body for quality posture, right? We're not going to lose height and explosiveness during the golf swing, okay? Because anytime I come up to release the pressure in the back of the legs because they're so tight and I just need to relieve that pressure, I'm not going to hit quality golf shots. So either way, I hope you had fun with that today. Try those during the next time you train or work out, or just throw yourself on the floor right now and give yourself some quality length to maintain posture tomorrow or next time you play for more consistent golf shots. In the third and final training of this series on posture and foam rolling, we're going to take a look at thoracic mobility, lat length, and then shoulder range of motion. So be sure to stay tuned for that one. I look forward to seeing you in that training. As always, please post your comments and questions below so that I can better serve you and your game. Thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you soon.